Prepare your hearts, die-hard Steelers fans, for news that will shake the foundations of the football world. The Pittsburgh Steelers, always eager to strengthen their offensive line and uphold their legacy of excellence, were on the verge of closing a groundbreaking signing that could have transformed their game. However, luck was not on their side this time, as the Green Bay Packers swooped in and recruited Andre Dillard, an offensive tackle whose ties could have linked him to the iconic black and gold of Pittsburgh. The drama unfolded when the Tennessee Titans, disappointed by Dillard's performance in an inconsistent season, made the decision to part ways with him, releasing him this past March. Expectations were at an all-time high for the talented player to join the Steelers, who were eager to bolster their line with his experience and skills. With 19 games as a starter under his belt, his arrival would have been an invaluable boost for Pittsburgh's squad. But what was the turning point for the Steelers in this negotiation? Dillard's previous connections with the Philadelphia Eagles and their former vice president of player personnel, Andy Weidel, now holding an influential position as assistant manager in Pittsburgh, could have been decisive. Although Dillard had not fully lived up to expectations in Philadelphia, his potential to add depth to the line did not go unnoticed by the Steelers' management. However, this situation raises a crucial question: who will emerge as the key player at the tackle position for the Steelers? Management, led by strategist Omar Khan, is seeking a versatile player who can adapt to various situations on the offensive line. In this regard, Broderick Jones emerges as an ideal candidate. His ability to perform on both the right and left sides makes him the favorite to fill the left tackle position, a vital role in the Steelers' game plan. But the competition is fierce. With players like Dylan Cook in the mix, the battle for the tackle position promises to be fierce and decisive for the team's future. So, what does the future hold for the Steelers' offensive line? Dear fans, excitement is at its peak. Stay tuned, because more exclusive updates about your beloved team are on the way. Don't take your eyes off this space. Exclusive news. Courtland Sutton, wide receiver for the Denver Broncos, did not show up for the first day of his team's optional offseason workouts on Tuesday, as Sutton seeks a new contract. This could mean an opportunity for the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, General Manager George Paton doesn't seem too concerned about it. Sean has talked to Courtland. I've talked to Courtland. He's in a good place, said Paton. But according to Benjamin Albright, an insider informant for the Broncos, the team already tried to move Sutton last year. Before the season, they apparently weren't very interested in Sutton and almost traded him to the Ravens. This could open the door for a team to try to acquire Sutton's services. Sutton, drafted in the second round of the 2018 NFL Draft, has spent all 6 of his NFL seasons in Denver. Approaching the end of his rookie contract, Sutton signed a new 4-year, $60.8 million contract with the Broncos in 2021. Sutton has 2 years remaining on that contract. He is scheduled to earn $13.6 million this season and $14 million next before becoming a free agent in 2026. Only $2 million of that salary this season is guaranteed, and none in 2025. Sutton has been consistently productive throughout his career, despite constant changes at the quarterback position. Outside of his 2020 season, where he only played 1 game before suffering an ACL injury, Sutton has caught at least 40 passes for at least 700 yards every 2 years. His best season was in 2019 when he earned a Pro Bowl nod after catching 72 of 124 passes for 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with a combination of Joe Flacco, Drew Lock, and Brandon Allen as his starting quarterbacks. The Steelers have been in search of a wide receiver since trading Deontay Johnson to the Carolina Panthers in March. They have failed to sign free agents like Mike Williams and Tyler Boyd, losing out on Williams, who signed with the Jets, and hitting a snag in negotiations with Boyd. The Steelers have also considered San Francisco star Brandon Aiyuk, whom the 49ers insist they are not trading. Sutton would make sense due to his consistent production and natural connection with Russell Wilson, who is likely to start for the Steelers at least early in the 2024 season. If there's anything that could be a big move and seems more likely, it's this. The Broncos aren't in it to win this year, In fact, they might be looking to move up to the top of the draft board for the 2025 season. But Courtland Sutton has the connection with Russell Wilson and fits the bill as the big-bodied, tough-catch receiver the team was looking to add when they targeted Mike Williams. From a long-term perspective, the salary cap savings on Sutton after June 1st would amount to over $10 million. Even before that, the Broncos can assume a trade, and Sutton has been perpetually rumored as available for trade for almost a year now. Obviously, it's not the same level of impact as Aiyuk or other massive names that have been mentioned, but Sutton has the connections and probably wouldn't cost much to land in a trade either. So, this makes sense on several levels for the Steelers. The Steelers could face a dilemma in their search for a more affordable wide receiver. Amidst an offseason filled with speculation and rumors, a new twist emerges in the saga of San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk. His agent, Ryan Williams of Athletes First, has stepped forward to emphatically refute reports suggesting that Aiyuk is actively seeking a change of team. This latest statement from Aiyuk's agent comes just days after another chapter in this intriguing story closed. Previously, a report had circulated suggesting that Aiyuk had requested a trade from the 49ers. However, Williams has dismissed these claims as pure fiction and has urged to stop the spread of what he calls fictional journalism. This marks the latest episode in a series of rumors surrounding Aiyuk and his future with the 49ers. It has been widely reported that the Pittsburgh Steelers have expressed interest in acquiring the services of the talented receiver. However, according to recent reports, the 49ers have rebuffed any trade attempts by the Steelers. Mike Florio of NBC Sports revealed that the Steelers contacted the 49ers in an attempt to negotiate a deal for Aiyuk, but their request was categorically denied by San Francisco's management. This stance from the 49ers aligns with public statements from General Manager John Lynch, who has repeatedly assured that Aiyuk is an integral part of the team's future plans. However, despite the apparent steadfastness of the 49ers in retaining Aiyuk, there are financial factors at play that could complicate his stay in San Francisco. Aiyuk is approaching the final year of his rookie contract and is expected to seek a lucrative extension. Given the 49ers' tight salary cap situation, this situation presents significant challenges for both parties. Faced with uncertainty surrounding Aiyuk and his contractual situation, the Steelers may be forced to explore other options in their search for a wide receiver. Specifically, they may turn their attention to more economical alternatives, as suggested by journalist Mark Kaboly of The Athletic. Meanwhile, on the sports betting front, the Steelers emerge as the standout favorites to land Aiyuk should he become available. With odds of 2-1, Pittsburgh leads the list of potential destinations for the wide receiver. However, teams like the Carolina Panthers, New England Patriots, and Arizona Cardinals are also in the conversation, indicating a potentially competitive scenario if trade negotiations escalate. The situation surrounding Brandon Aiyuk remains fluid and full of uncertainty. As the Steelers and other teams explore their options, the final destination of the talented receiver remains a mystery.